Pause for a second. Think about everyone you know. Now think about the one person who seems calm about money. Not flashy, not loud, not flexing online, but stable, growing, unshakable. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Wealth isn't built by working harder. It's built by habits almost nobody practices. And tonight, I'm breaking down the exact wealth habits that 99% of people don't have, but the top 1% quietly do. Stay with me, because habit number 7 completely changes how you see money. Most people think wealth is about a higher salary, a lucky investment, a viral business, crypto timing, a breakthrough opportunity. But look around. High earners are stressed. 6-figure salaries living paycheck to paycheck. Entrepreneurs with big revenue and zero savings. Because income does not equal wealth. Habits equal wealth. And habits compound. The problem? Most people copy visible behaviors. Cars, clothes, trips. But wealth is built in invisible behaviors. Let's talk about them. Habit 1. They automate discipline. Wealthy people do not rely on motivation. They remove decision-making. Their investing is automated. Their saving is automated. Their bills are automated. Why? Because willpower runs out, but systems don't. The average person asks, should I invest this month? The wealthy person never asks. It's already scheduled. If you rely on discipline, you'll fail eventually. If you rely on systems, you win automatically. And most people never build systems. Habit 2. They buy assets before lifestyle. Most people upgrade their life before they upgrade their balance sheet. New job, new car. Raise, new apartment. Bonus, vacation. Wealthy people reverse it. Raise, more investments. Bonus, asset acquisition. They delay visible upgrades for invisible leverage. That's boring, which is why 99% don't do it. Habit 3. They track net worth, not income. Ask someone their salary, they know it instantly. Ask them their net worth? Silence. Wealthy individuals track one number, assets minus liabilities, because that's the real scorecard. Income is vanity, net worth is reality. And here's what's dangerous. You can feel rich and be broke. You can look successful and be fragile. Wealthy people measure strength, not appearance. Let me ask you something uncomfortable. If your income stopped today, how long would your life stay the same? That answer tells you everything. Keep watching, because the next habit is where most people emotionally fail. Habit 4. They control emotional spending. The average person spends emotionally. Stress? Spend. Celebrate? Spend. Bored? Spend. Insecure? Spend. Wealthy people feel the same emotions. They just don't solve them with money. They understand something powerful. Spending is often self-soothing, and if you don't master your psychology, money will leak out of your life. This is why 2 people earning the same salary end up in completely different financial realities. One manages emotion, the other funds it. Habit 3. They think in decades. Most people think in weeks. Next paycheck, next bill, next sale. Wealthy individuals think in decades. They ask, where will this decision place me in 10 years? They don't chase fast gains. They build long arcs. And here's the magic. Compounding only rewards patience. If you constantly interrupt your investments, you interrupt your growth. The wealthy let time work for them. The average person fights time. But here's where it gets uncomfortable. The next habit isn't about money. It's about identity. And it's the reason most people stay stuck. Habit 6. They see themselves as investors, not consumers. Identity drives behavior. If you see yourself as a spender, you will spend. If you see yourself as an investor, you will invest. Wealthy people evaluate purchases differently. Instead of asking, can I afford this? They ask, does this grow me? That mental shift alone changes everything, because now every dollar has a job, and most people have never assigned their money a mission. Habit 7. They protect downside first. Here's the habit most people ignore completely. Protection, emergency funds, insurance, diversification, low debt exposure. The average person chases upside. The wealthy protect downside. Why? Because survival is priority 1. You don't get wealthy by hitting home runs. You get wealthy by not striking out. Most people only think about growth. Wealthy people think about risk, and that's why crashes hurt them less. Habit 8. They invest in skills that pay forever. Markets change, industries change, but high-value skills compound. Communication, sales, negotiation, financial literacy, strategic thinking. The wealthy constantly upgrade their earning power, not for status, for leverage, because income growth plus disciplined investing equals acceleration. Most people only invest in entertainment. Wealthy people invest in capability. Let's be honest, none of these habits are secret. They're simple. But simple doesn't mean easy. The real difference between the 1% and the 99%? Consistency. Not intelligence, not luck, not background. Consistency over time. Imagine two people. Same salary, same city, same opportunities. One spends emotionally, upgrades lifestyle quickly, invests inconsistently, tracks income only. The other automates investing, buys assets first, tracks net worth, thinks long-term, protects downside, builds high-value skills. Fast forward 15 years, their lives look nothing alike. And it didn't happen overnight. It happened quietly, daily. Wealth isn't loud, it's structured. So here's the real question. Which identity are you choosing today? Because wealth habits don't start when you're rich. They're what make you rich. If this opened your eyes, subscribe, because next we're breaking down the psychological traps that keep people financially stuck. And trust me, that one might be even more uncomfortable.